Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the LI Sports Network and our coverage of this freshman matchup between the Ward Melville Patriots and the Northport Huntington Tigers. The Tigers on this season are 12-7 coming into this matchup with 25 total points. They are 6th place in the freshman division of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Ward Melville, on the other hand, 4-14 overall. They have 8 points on the season and are in 12th place of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Of course, this is the first of 3 games to come up here on the LI Sports Network. Myself, Kevin Broderick, joined by Wally Mitchell on camera. Games that will follow this include another freshman matchup followed up by Game 1 of the Junior Varsity Finals. That is, of course, between the ESM Sharks and the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. Both of those teams putting on excellent seasons in the regular season. Continue that with 2 playoff wins apiece, and that's how they'll face off in the finals. For Smithtown Hauppauge, it's the second team they've gotten to the finals. Of course, their varsity team made it there against St. Anthony's before falling in 3 games. For ESM, well, they didn't have a varsity team this year, but they will next year, and it'll be a damn good varsity team as well, considering they already made the finals of the junior varsity division. So you can have that to look forward to next year if you are a Sharks fan. Of course, you also have tonight's game to look forward to. I'm getting ahead of myself here. 15 minutes on the clock for the first period. We should be getting into the national anthem before the puck drop here at the rinks. For the Tigers, this is their last game of the season, trying to go out with a bang, well above 500 already. Last game of the regular season, I should say. For Ward Melville, they have 1 more after this in the regular season. That will be against the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. So they still got just a little runway left here. Trying to get up to 6 wins on the season. That would be 12 total points. Would boost themselves a little bit higher in the standings. As we get the starting lines out here. Looks like we will skip the national anthem and get straight into action. I'm never complaining about that. Quicker than hockey comes, the quicker I can start enjoying my night. Puck drop here at the rinks. Looks like the Tigers will get it first and shimmy it past the blue line. Pulling up is Zethner. He tries to send it in deep, somehow still holding on to it. Bumped off his stick and taken away by the Patriots. Quickly wheeling it back into neutral ice. Puck changes hands a couple of times. Tigers get the touch up in their own zone. Some quick passing, and they'll find an outlet. Once again, the Patriots slowing them down. First 30 seconds gone by, still no shot. Ginsey has it behind the net, looks to send it up high, whacked away by the Patriots, and should sail all the way down. No icing called by the referees. Puck lost a little bit too much of its momentum, became playable. Patriots with a good forecheck. That's going to put Zethner on his heels for a second. Turnover does come through. Patriots now trying to find a clean shooting lane. Or Melville not able to do such. Zethner gets it back as his teammates continue to lay some hits. Zethner now looking for a stretch pass. Mikowski was open behind the last line of defense, but the puck never reached his tape. And because of that, we'll pause with 13:54 to play in the first period. Face-off upcoming. Get the face-off over to the right of Moscati. He'll track it as it comes below the goal line. Maurice trying to send it past the blue line. Brown keeps it in. Tigers take it back. Now some room up the left side. The grade 8, Jacob Seek, getting it in, looking for a shot. Save made by Schneider. Looks like he's searching for it. It's not behind him. It's on the far wall. Ward Melville all are able to play it away, much to the relief of their goaltender, getting it back into the offensive end. Driscoll finding a pass past his own blue line. Now his team break out with him. Puck dumped in deep over towards the left wing corner. About 2 minutes gone by here in the first period. Not a lot of shots coming through from either side, just trying to find their sea legs. Driscoll getting ridden into the boards. He'll turn the puck over. Palmera has it down low, will lose it out in the corner. Tigers trying to clear it off the boards, gets pushed back in. Matarese dips down below his own goal line, looking for a bounce pass. Held in by Braun, looking to get it down low. A blown tire in the right circle will allow Driscoll for a clearing attempt. Wraps it around the boards and out. Some speed coming ahead now for the Tigers. They're going to have an opportunity that is shut down by Schneider. So Ethan Schneider making a couple of alert saves here in the early goings of the game. Line changes coming out from both sides. 12:33 remaining in the first. Tigers will take one of their first offensive draws. Puck jousted out in front. Schneider making a pad save. Rebound is still available. Comes tapped off the boards. High arcing bounce into the left circle. Schneider didn't know exactly where that was for a second. Once again, puck luck in his favor, at least as of right now. Some alert passing in their own zone. Patriots making sure not to turn this puck over. I say that. It was loose in the slot for a moment. Tigers do keep it in. Now loading it up, trying to play it down low. Schneider tracking it and will cover up with his gloves. We'll get another pause and another offensive zone face-off. Puck loose in the right wing corner. Slides out towards center ice. Tigers hold in. Worrell tried spinning away from some traffic. Just never got his stick into some space for a shot. Puck sent in for the Tigers. Not in very deep. Patriots try to play it out. Berliant looking for a clearing lane. Not there. Out in front. Tigers not able to get the shot off. Schneider was tracking it the entire way anyways. Puck now at the blue line. Shot taken, tipped out in front and in. Tigers strike first, it's 1-0. As we will dial up the replay here on the LI Sports Network. Taking a look at that, the tip coming through into the back of the net, and we have our first score of the night. Patriots trying to get it back quickly into the offensive end. Sticks tie up in the left circle. Puck now down towards the goal line. In a 2-on-1 battle right now. Shot taken for the Patriots. Kastorek getting it to the blue line. Tapped towards the slot. Denied by Ginsey and now played out of his own end. Tigers will bring the puck in deep. About 5 minutes gone by in the first period. 1-0 the score. Puck retained along the wall for a second. Passed out into the neutral zone. Now taken away. Lipiello will smack at it. Kastorek will get it in deep. Zethner controls, and he gets pushed into the boards. Getting back up quickly, though. Will take another bump while he's at it. Gets the puck towards the blue line. Not out. Now developing into a 2-on-1. Tigers looking for their second strike of the night with about 10 minutes to go in the first. Good defensive play from the Patriots will break it up before it turned into anything dangerous. Febraro was back with an alert stick. Puck winded around the boards. Tigers get a touch on it, but it smacked past them and speared into their own end. Driscoll back forward, a quick pass to center ice, straight onto the tape of Seek. He'll backhand it forward, carried ahead by Alfano. Into center ice, he loses control. Patriots get a touch and wheel it out of their end. Five minutes gone by in the first period officially. More than 5 minutes gone by as we get a little bit of a tumble down low. Pass out in front. They score. Patriots make it 1-1. And we have some early goals in this game. As we'll take a replay of that right here on the LI Sports Network. Can see the pass out in front, the jam home, and just like that, Tigers get a shock to the system. Northport Huntington looking for their own response. Puck in the blue paint. Schneider finally covers it up. Schneider currently controls 3 of the 4 wins that the Patriots have on the season. Face-off won by the Tigers. They'll shoot it at the net. Gets tipped around and ends up well wide. Played to the near point. Zadronzi not able to hold it. And we'll get another whistle, more than likely for offside. So face-off coming in the neutral zone. Off the draw, Tigers find it. Zadronzi trying to smack it all the way in. Rotates far around the boards. Alfano chasing after it. He'll get a bump into the boards and keep the puck in deep for a second. Patriots look like they'll find it first below their own goal line. Overskated and not played out. Tigers with a second chance on this shift. Puck rimmed around the boards again. This time the Patriots will just send it back the other way. Zadronzi will lift it high. Again, not much happening outside of the perimeter right now for the Tigers. It's okay for the Patriots as long as they don't let that happen. Zadronzi straight away, his shot too high. That could have easily been tipped for a second goal. Puck wound around, ends up below the goal line once more. The Tigers good at this, and question is, can they win enough of these puck battles to turn into shots? Answer right there was yes. The Patriots do a good job of getting in front of it, and Justin Lee will find the clear. Palmera will fall to the ice, trying to put it out in front, and a mask save from Moscati. That one might have rung around a little bit. Hopefully he's not seeing any birds. It looks like he's still moving okay in that blue paint, so obviously couldn't have been too hard. Tigers look to break out of their own end. Puck at the far point, dribbling past the blue paint and beyond. Tigers will get the reset, but Zadronzi takes it up himself. A cut move over to the right. Now he's out in front. Shot saved by Schneider. Picks up his own rebound. Good poke check, sends it into the corner. Now the Patriots a pass towards neutral ice, intercepted, held in. Turnover could create to some offense down low. Good move by Braun. Gets his man loose of the net, but I say that could have been dangerous before Schneider caught it in his glove. So focused by the hit from Braun, I didn't realize just how close that puck came in to the back of the net. Bouncing around for a little bit. Luckily for Schneider, no one in the blue shirts was close to him. Draw won by the Tigers. They look to feed it back to the blue line. Patriots find it quickly and play it out. A pass intended for Berlin. Still ends up deep. Zethner with a D-to-D pass. He'll look to get it to the blue line and beyond. Does that exactly. Now the Tigers with some more crisp passing past the blue line. Good move into the left circle. Shot taken. Sinclair a glove save. Flashing that leather out. Keeping it a 1-1 game. So Ginsey will come for the left circle draw. Not going to win it out. Team helps him out for a second. Then is stripped away and played out of the zone. Letta plays it skate to stick. Not able to clear up the far boards, though. Gets put back deep into his own end. Zethner will try it up the right side now. And is passed. Potential breakaway or breakout upcoming for Northport Huntington. A south saucer pass ends up in the corner. Held alive. Aletta plays a bounce pass off the boards. Ward Melville return the favor and clear. 5:40 to play in the first period. Turnover down low. Sinclair a right pad save. Back into center ice. Northport Huntington find control, wheel it up the left side, all thanks to Zethner. Gets all the way past the blue line before he's repelled. Ginsey will take command for a second. Look at passing it behind. It's a turnover down low. Ward Melville in on net. They score. Turnovers like that tend to lead to goals, and right there you see why. Febraro makes them pay with a high shelf shot. And we have a 2-1 game for the home team. Patriots on top. So 3 goals in about 10 minutes of play should be high action. Febraro will start off the play once more, passing it past the blue line. Palomera gets the connection and winds it in deep down low. The Patriots look to take back control. Shimmy it over to the right wing corner. A back pass ends up with Febraro at the blue line. Walks left, fires left, and it takes a big bounce off the boards, cleared by Northport Huntington. 4:45 to play in the first period. We'll get an icing and do it over in the offensive end for the Patriots. Puck wound around. Febraro will keep it in. Looks to tap a pass down and back around. Palomero will pick it up from the corner. Looks to center. Broken up. And the Tigers trying to skate onto it first. Dangerous player. Here comes Seek. He's going to be into a breakaway. Forehand shot saved by Schneider. Out in front again. The blue paint. Another glove save from Schneider. Not getting a lot of help down low. Does it all himself. Gets the puck into his glove, shuts down play. His team will come out with some line changes. So will Northport Huntington. Some fist bumps along the way. They know that was a good shift. Very dangerous. Again, early enough in this game that you're not exactly worried about a 1-goal lead for either side. Of course, Northport Huntington had a 1-goal lead not long ago as that shot was hit a little too high. Could have been tipped out in front. Patriots control. They look to play it around down low. Febraro had it go past his stick, so it's held in at the left circle. Febraro, a bump. Can't shake his man loose. The back pass back towards the left wing. Everything still at the perimeter right now for the Tigers. Shot taken from the left circle, once again high on that sharp angle. Deku will clear. Quickly taken back. Zadaronzi past the blue line. Puck retained along the boards. Someone looking to dig it free. It's the Patriots who get it first. Who else but Febraro to start this rush? Through some traffic, gets it all the way down below the goal line. He looks to dive back up top. Get him some help now. Palomera down and hit into the boards. Could be a 3-on-1 here. Turnover down the slot. No shot taken. Schneider tracking it. It kicks back out towards the blue line. On the rebound, shot taken again. Schneider through traffic, saw it the entire time, and will get a relief whistle for Ward Melville. Febraro has had an amazing couple of shifts so far this game. Defenseman currently with 9 goals on the season, including that one that he just scored. So that's 15 total points for him. 2 of them coming on the power play, 2 assists on the power play, and a shorthanded goal to boot. Obviously, I wasn't watching that shorthanded goal, but the way he skates, I definitely believe it. Tigers once again trying to win these perimeter battles. Gets shoved off the puck right there. Another joust coming for Ginsey. Looks like he'll take it away in the corner and allows one of his teammates to shimmy it up the boards. It's repelled by the Patriots and played out. 2:28 to play in the first period. Tigers bring it all the way back into their own end. Look to twirl it off the glass and away. Broken up, but it ends up being a good thing as they're skating 3 forward. Lepiello will take a tough angle shot. Still gets it on goal. Schneider is saved. Back to the blue line. Puck played in on net. Schneider, the first. On the rebound, finds the second. And Schneider continues to be a brick wall. Off the draw, Tigers get control, but it's won so cleanly that it sails out of the offensive end. Matarese looks to make a move, loses it down low. Patriots centering bid broken up. Now the Tigers with a second chance. Alfano will clear. 2-on-1, potentially developing. Good stick work. Silverstein was the only man back and does break up what could have been a 2-on-0. 1:30 to play in the first period. 2-1 the score. Northport Huntington struck first, and it was the Patriots that responded with the next two. Puck picked off the far side. Patriots look to hold it up there. It's still at the perimeter, where I feel like it always is when Northport Huntington is in the offensive end. Yeah, and that's not necessarily a bad thing as long as you can win those board battles and turn it into shots on goal. Problem is, the Patriots, as soon as it comes anywhere close to the house, are always the first ones to touch it. 69 seconds remaining in the first period. We'll do it again from the offensive end. Northport Huntington getting it out in front, and Schneider makes another quick save. Schneider with 2 shutouts on the season. Obviously, can't get one here, but don't need a shutout to win your team the game as he makes another save. Tried to whack it away. Stays in the O zone currently for the Tigers. They'll twist it around, down low, gets back to Seek. He looks to elevate it up high. Looks like Schneider had it. Then it's swooped away by his teammates. Not past the blue line just yet. Puck back towards the slot, now cleared. Under a minute to play in the first period. Of course, we'll have a short break, about a minute in time. Northport Huntington, in the meantime, looking for another shot, and that's an athletic one for Schneider, putting the cherry on top. We'll get a quick replay of that here on the LI Sports Network. You can see the breakdown coming right here. So much room to shoot. Schneider gets up high, gets his glove right on top of the puck, and that's how we come back to live. Northport Huntington, though, really starting to rack up these offensive end draws. Not something you want to give too many of at any point of any hockey game. But hey, if Ward Melville gets through all of them, who am I to judge? Puck played out once more at the far point. Hustling back to it quickly is Aletta. 16 seconds left in the first period. Northport Huntington looking for some last-second offense. It's down to the right corner. Turnover in the slot. Winding up for the shot. It was blocked. Schneider getting on top of it. And we'll get one last whistle with 3.7 seconds left in the period. Goaltender will stay back for Northport Huntington, so they won't bring a 6 out for this draw. Off the drop, the Patriots will kill it off, and we'll head to our first intermission break with a 2-1 lead for the Patriots. We'll be right back here on the LI Sports Network. Just like that, we're back for the second period. 15 minutes back onto the clock, and we'll get this middle frame going with a 2-1 lead for the Patriots. Again, it was Northport Huntington that struck first. Ward Melville found the next two in response to take the lead. Looking at the preview provided by Box Score, Northport Huntington score about 2.3, or give up 2.3 goals per game. Ward Melville give up 6. The Tigers score about 4.8 per game. The Patriots score about 2. Last time these two teams met up, it was November 2nd of 2024. Of course, the Tigers took a 6-0 win. Obviously, the Patriots doing a lot better already than they did the last time, showing some growth and development as a team, and are in a position right now to win this game, at the very least be competitive to the end. Here's a man that's a big reason. Febraro making a nice move, taking a shot, loose in the blue paint. That was almost tucked in. Febraro really doing a little bit of everything right now. Febraro a little bit too behind that pass, but he'll get back onto it down in the left wing corner. Sends a skipper around off the near boards. Has two teammates there trying to figure out who's going to take what. Wrapped back around to the far side, and the Tigers will take that turnover with open arms. Shot taken out in front. Schneider is saved. 13:34 to play in the second period. Some good early opportunities for the Tigers. I say that quickly denied and played back the other way. Puck down to the goal line. Another bounce pass played towards the slot. Patriots find it there and keep it in. Febraro trying to win a stick battle. Turning around. Feeds it back to the blue line. More passing lanes available. Instead, it's going to be dumped into the right wing corner. Couple of sticks sweep at the puck. No one finding contact just yet. Back towards the slot. Febraro onto it. Dancing around with the backhand. Cutting it back towards the forehand. Then just sending it off the boards to keep this play alive. 2 minutes gone by in the second period. Now Northport Huntington find it back for themselves. Zadronzi, some open space, but whistle called, so that's going to shut down his rush attempt. So we'll restart action from the neutral zone. Patriots looking for something in neutral zone, but instead it's the Tigers. Now past the blue line. Oletta ripping it on net. It's off to the left. Couple of hops. The puck ends up off the boards. Not cleared just yet. It's held in at the far point. Patriots with second opportunity. This time spit it out. Chance coming towards the slot. Puck was a little too far behind Braun. Wasn't able to get the shot off. Rebound back into the center of the ice. Shot was taken. This time the save made by Moscati. Haven't said his name much today. Tigers have really been dominating possession. Once again out in front. They jam at the puck. Moscati makes another couple of quick saves. And the rebound ends up in the corner. We got a penalty upcoming now. Tigers will go a man up. They hold on to control for now as well. Genesee losing it below the goal line. Patriots will get the touch up and will go 5-on-4. So let's see if the Tigers can even things out here. Palmer to the box. And his team will hope to kill off this 2 minutes and get him back. Off the feed, Tigers will set up instantly. Zadronzi taking a quick ripper, ends up in the glove of Schneider. This time the Patriots off the draw will clear. Zadronzi trying to get his team going north quickly. The puck is played back towards him. He'll scoop it off the wall. Taking a moment, pausing behind his net. Moscati trying to do as much as he can to set a pick. Maybe just a screen is what you should call it. Regardless, Tigers down Main Street, shot taken, and another impressive glove save for Schneider. Man, is he putting on a day so far. 1:22 left in the power play. Zadrozny keeps it off the glove, putting it down low. A couple of players from the Tigers along the boards, not winning that puck battle, and Ward Melville will clear because of it. 10:56 to play in the second period, 2-1 the score. Back at the blue line, this could turn into a turnover. Aletta wrapping around, had his pocket picked at the last second, but his team keeps it alive. We'll get a whistle. Touched with a high stick, I believe. Touched with a high stick, the call. .10:39 on the game clock, 45, or excuse me, make that 47 on the power play. Tigers finding some quick momentum up the right side tonight when they reach the blue line. Quickly recovering, Alfano will take it in. Swings it towards the left wing corner, chasing down his own puck. Patriots get good wood on it, but aren't able to clear at the far point. Alfano giving it down low to the goal line. His team breaking towards the net. It's off the apron and is still loose below. Alfano twirls, looking to feed it forward on the backhand into the slot. Shot taken off the bar and in. 2-2 game here at the rinks, and back and forth we're still tied up. So you can take a look at how that play went down. .10:07 to play in the period. Now, I don't know if this is a fan making these noises or if there is an actual bird in the rink right now, but it sounds like there's a falcon at least somewhere. I got to hold that thought. Shot taken, rings off the outside. That's what the net movement was. So we'll stay in a 2-2 draw for now, but the Tigers really starting to get going here in the middle frame. Ozone draw. Puck now pinched onto the board. Seek trying to push it around down low. He does do that, but Justin Lee the first one to it. Continues the momentum of the puck to the far side. Now it's past the blue line. Driscoll calm under the pressure, passing it over. Alfano. He'll take Driscoll's position. Now tries up the left side, through some traffic, but blows by both of them. Alfano still holding on to it. Left circle, power move, trying to get towards the net. The puck was poked off his stick. Twisted around and past the far point. 9:06 to play in the second period. That puck skips off the boards into the offensive end. Seek with a little bit of speed. Applying the pressure, creating a turnover. Wraps around to the near side, looking to feed it out in front. Braun was there to meet him. Couple of bounces will end up back in the neutral zone. Matarese, he's making something out of this. Winding up for a shot. Schneider the save. Thought he had all of it. Instead it comes over to Justin Lee. He's quick to play it forward. Not past the blue line though. Get a little physical stuff on the far side. Good play from Andrew Cohen to keep it down low. Cohen now assisted. Turnover created. Drive potentially coming from the slot. Instead, Matarese will give it away, and this is a lot of numbers for the Patriots right now as they look to break it past the blue line. Here comes the puck. Left circle. Shot taken. Snapped on goal. Glove save. Muscati. Just over 8 minutes to play in the second period. 2-2 the score. Northport Huntington had the first. Ward Melville scored the next two. And then on the power play in the second period, the Tigers tied us up 2 apiece. Puck jostled right now in the corner. Finally comes away. Patriots have it. They get it below the goal line. Trying to invert. Getting a sharp angled shot. Mascotti has the save. Teammates defending him around the blue paint, making sure their goaltender doesn't take anything unnecessary. I would say it's an unwritten rule in hockey, but it's honestly more of a tradition. Don't touch the goaltender unless you want to start something. Left circle draw. Patriots have control of it first. Another shot hits off the outside of the apron. Mascotti tracking it around as it comes to the far side of the rink now. Patriots with another good move. Out in front. Backhander. They score. A beauty. And it's a 3-2 lead for Ward Melville. .9:31 to play in the period. Ward Melville back on top. They lead this game 3-2. Puck once again finds its way to a corner. Centered out in front and tapped on goal. Still loose over to the far side. Referees blow the whistle. And we'll pause. 7:04 to play now. I have genuinely no idea how Schneider found that puck in all of that traffic, but somehow he did. Got the pause because of it. Again, there's a reason why I'm sitting up here, and Schneider is playing goal. Played a lot of sports in my time, especially in high school. Never once did I want to play goalie for any position. Once again, all of that traffic out in front of Schneider. He stays cool. Tigers reload. A drive on net, and Schneider catches it in his chest for another pause. Ethan Schneider has played before this game, obviously not including the most recent periods he's played. 675 minutes of hockey for Ward Melville. Through that time, he has 2 shutouts and 3 wins. Tigers with room. Take another shot. Comes off to the left of the goal. Loose again, and this time the Patriots find it quickly, wheel it forward. Palomara. See, I don't know if our camera is picking that up, but I'm trying to figure out what this screeching noise is. It literally does sound like someone is doing a bird call, but I don't know if anyone can do a bird call that well. Shot missed off to the left. I also don't know how much of our camera is actually picking up on that noise, so I could sound absolutely crazy right now, but when do I not? Puck sailing down into the Tigers' end. Icing called off by the referee, so they're going to have to do it the hard way and put the puck 200 feet. I say that it's a quick turnover, then another turnover, and now the Tigers have it again. Good move over to the left. Aletta trying to shimmy his way into the offensive end. Broken up. Puck jostles around. Zadrozny finds it. Right circle, driving out in front, snaps a shot on goal, and it's whipped away by Schneider. 5-2-2 to play in the second period. 3-2 the score. Ward Melville lead. A feed out in front was missed. The backhander tapped out in front, and it's a 3-3 game. Picture perfect passing. That's what got it done for the Tigers right there. Back to center ice we go. Third time we've been tied today. Turnover in the offensive end. Medika trying to do something with it. He gives it right back over. Alfano, does he have the speed? Cutting off to the right, looking to drive back towards the net. Alfano had it poked off his stick by Schneider, and we will reset as the net came off its moorings, I believe. Face off from the neutral zone. Squirts over and carried in by Driscoll. He holds at the half boards, playing it down and around. Penalty upcoming. Looks like Northport Huntington will be on the wrong side of it this time. We'll see a Ward Melville power play. So the Patriots will travel down to the offensive end, get ready for their 2 minutes of offensive pressure. Obviously, they would like it to be less than 2 minutes because that means they would have scored. 4:45 to play in the middle frame here. On the tie-up, Patriots find possession. They bring it down low, inverted up high to the blue line. Straight away, good move. Now breaking it down low. Febraro did all of that to feed it back. He gets the pass once again. Febraro looking for a seam through the ice. Tapped around. Matarese looking to clear. Held in. Febraro doing everything possible right now. Ward Melville not really generating any offense. I say that shot dribbling around, out in front again, and cleared. That was a weird course of events right there. Forechecking pressure applied by Aletta. Held up in the right wing corner right now. A lot of players there trying to spear it away. Instead, it's scooped up and brought up the boards. Febraro cuts past the blue line. I say that offsides. So with 55 seconds left in the power play and 3:40 in the period, take a face-off from the neutral zone. Again, the scoring breakdown, Northport Huntington found the first in the first period. Ward Melville responded with 2. Northport Huntington then tied it on a power play. Ward Melville found another as they snap it on net. Found another goal, and then the Tigers found another goal. We find ourselves tied 3-3 with 3:30 to play in the second. Northport Huntington killing this power play right now with some offense of their own. They'll turn it over in Ward Melville's end. Febraro definitely has enough speed to get this puck up in less than 10 seconds and still have 20 more to work with. Here he goes. Febraro up the right side, puts it in on goal, and it's swallowed up and saved. Still alive. Now the whistle comes through. So 3:06 to play in the period and 21 seconds on the penalty. Right circle, the tie-up. Comes bouncing towards the left. Lee holds, putting it in on net, smacked too high of the crossbar, but that had some life to it. A little over 10 seconds to play in the penalty. Northport Huntington clear for what has to be the final time on the power play. Brought in by Seek. He's at the left circle, passing it towards the center. Enough bodies are there for Ward Melville. They'll overskate it, but then clear right after that. 2:40 to play in the period. Power play over. We're back to 5-on-5. Puck once again left circle. Centering bid broken up. Schneider will track it as it hops around a couple of times. Now comes out in front. He'll poke it to the right circle, and his team will have enough speed to clear for him. Patriots into the offensive end now. Kasarek drifting it through the blue paint. You can hear the gas right there from the contingent for Ward Melville. Shot snapped from the left circle, blocked. Now the feed back to the blue line. Braun putting it out in front for traffic, looking for some deflections. It's covered up and saved by Muscati. 2:02 to play. Again, you don't need me to tell you that this was a back and forth game. The box score would tell you as much. Question is, who can find the first 2-goal lead of the game? We have not seen that yet. Again, both sides have led. Both sides have found game-tying goals. Neither side have found a dagger to go up by 2. Northport Huntington could try to be the first as they'll get ridden around the boards, absorbing that hit and going forward with Hedger, but eventually loses out on it. Puck back into center ice. Some more bumps along the far side. Both sides liking it. Hey, some players like getting hit. It makes them feel a part of the game. Dangle out in front to the backhand. No shot taken. Driscoll is trying to get himself a highlight goal. His team holds it alive down below the goal line. Puck comes free to the boards. Smacked around down low. Ward Melville get a touch on it. They don't find the clear as it still ends up pinned below the goal line. 3 white shirts down there. None of them come away with it. Pass out in front. A different angle on the shot. The backhander goes wide. Schneider tracking it the whole time. Still loose at some skates. Comes over to the left circle. Tigers find it. Wheeling it back down low. Feeding out in front again. Schneider whacking at it. Comes below the goal line. He's trying to track after it. His teammates pin it up against him and we'll get a whistle. Testing the ability of how much air I have in my chest right there. This face-off will come over to the right of Schneider. Febraro takes a big whack at it, put right back around at him and past him, ends up over on the near side. Tire blown at the blue line. Doesn't matter for now as Northport Huntington will hold it in. Players joust for the puck. Coming away with it, getting a shot on goal, and it ends up saved by Schneider. Kowski with the dangerous opportunity. 34 seconds left in the period. Shot through traffic, doesn't reach the front of the net. Now taken away, Ward Melville find a skipping pass past the blue line. Instantly played back in deep. Febraro will race after it. Picks it up first below his own net. Mishandles it a little bit, so he'll get crunched into the boards. Does manage a pass forward, and his teammate do the rest of the work. Under 10 seconds to play. Is there something here for Silverstein? Takes a shot, ramps off a stick, hits off the high glass, stays alive. 3 seconds in the period. On the reload, the Tigers break up the play and will end the second. 30 minutes gone by of hockey, 15 remain. We're tied up at 3. We'll be right back on the LI Sports Network. And we're back for the final 15. Tigers, Patriots. Who's going to take it? For Northport Huntington, it's their last game of the regular season. The Patriots have one more after this, but are obviously trying to get some late season wins. Number 5 and number 6 is what they're searching for. Obviously, that starts with number 5 right now. I'm no mathematician, but I know you can't get to 6 if you never get to 5. Puck in deep. Schneider tracing it as it's played around a couple of times below the goal line. His team will swoop it forward into center ice. Back into the control of Junkins. He'll wheel it towards his own side, then play it off the boards, not out. Hopping pass with a lot of speed. Zadoronsny comes away with it. Good move with some speed now into center ice. Still building up that momentum. Zadoronsny To the right circle, power move, out in front. Instead he wraps, goes for the tuck on the near side. Schneider tracing for it. It's in! That's the go-ahead goal as it stands right now. And the defenseman gets it done coast to coast. As you can see, the referee on the left side of your screen point to it. That's the indication that we got the goal. 4-3 the score for the Tigers. Now, I said it in the second, but it still rings true. We haven't seen a 2-goal lead just yet as Northport took that down to the circle. Didn't find the centering pass. I thought I was going to have to eat my words right there. Again, in a back-and-forth game, the first team that takes that second goal lead usually has a good chance at it. Schneider makes a blocker save. Puck now arrested in the corner. Driscoll had a chance at playing it away. Now it shimmies up the boards and past the blue line. Tigers have a fair bit at playing at it. Looks like they'll come away. A couple players falling down to the ice. No calls from the referee, so we'll stay 5-on-5. Alfano gets a touch below his own goal line. Gets shoved into the boards. Back for Alfano. This time he'll overskate it. Instead, it's actually Zethner controlling. He's ridden into the boards this time. Zethner stays standing. Finds the puck first again. Looking for an outlet pass. Does have a couple of options. And the Tigers will play it free. Zeke with it again. With some room. A shot. Rings it off the bar. Rebound not tucked in. Alfano had a little bit of room to work with. That could have easily been 5. Puck sent in, no icing called from the referees. Alfano getting towards it first. He'll pull up on his skates, puts it out in front, tapped wide right of the goal. Now the Tigers are finding their offensive mind. Clearing attempt coming and past the blue line for Silverstein. He'll get it into the offensive end. Now joined in the rush by Febraro. He has a nice goal in this game, trying to get his team back to an even keel. Instead, the Tigers find some high passes into center ice. Shot, kind of a shot. Was on goal and was saved by Schneider technically, although it wasn't very hard. As we'll get a pause. Net is off its moorings. At least that's what I believe what it was. It looked like it was off its moorings from this side. No, it's actually going to be a penalty against Febraro. So a 2-minute power play. We've seen Northport Huntington score on one of these already. Pivotal 2 minutes coming up. Tigers do get control. They set up in the offensive end. Number 8, the guy you got to look out for, leads the team in points. Seek with a total of 20 on the season. Shove attempts out in front. Schneider not going to be beat by those. He'll cover up. 13 seconds gone by in the power play. Puck fanned into the boards off the draw. Now stays there for a second. Centering bid goes through the slot. Loose on the far side. Tigers keep it alive. Good dangle. Past the blue line. Zadrozny puts it on net. Saved by Schneider. Rebound is loose. Smacked ahead twice by the Patriots, and that's enough to get it all the way down to the opposite end. Moscati will touch it up and leave it there for Seek. He'll pause his momentum for now, considering what side he wants to start from. Maybe a pass better. He agrees with my judgment. Zadrozny firing it towards the center of the ice, now carried past the blue line. Tigers gain the zone, breaking it down low quickly. Swept away by Schneider. That kills off some of the momentum, and now the rest of it's done as the Patriots clear. Zadrozny this time plays it in on net. A blocker save for Schneider. Redirects its momentum to the near side now. Over a minute gone by in the power play. Tigers trying to find something. Lee controls, plays it forward. Zeke now gets a touch. His pass. Zadorozny pressured quickly from behind, getting tied up, poking at it forward, and it will come around the boards down low. Blowing a tire there was Braun. He'll get pinched into the boards because of it. 15 seconds left on the power play, and we'll get another penalty upcoming. Looks like this time Northport Huntington will get booked, so we'll go to 4-on-4 for the next 14 seconds. And then after that, go to a Patriot power play as they try to tie this game. Looks like a timeout coming, so we'll step aside for a second here on the LI Sports Network. And we're back to live. Face-off upcoming for the Patriots in the offensive end. Schneider thankful that his team was able to draw a penalty. Again, final game of the regular season for the Tigers. Second to last for the Patriots. We're towards the end of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Speaking of the end of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, JV Game 1 of the finals starts at 10:10. ESM versus Smithtown Hauppauge. Patriots will get their fifth skater out, so it will be a power play for the next 1:40. Tigers starting off well as they'll find another dump-in attempt. Schneider not going to be able to play that one as it takes a wild bounce off the end boards. Here comes Febraro. He'll cut past the blue line. Febraro to the left circle. Sweeping the puck around. He'll chase after it into the near corner. Getting some assistance from his teammate Palomara. Holds alive for just a second. Then Northport Huntington clear. A minute to play of the 5-on-4. 9 minutes remaining in regulation. An intercept almost down low for the Tigers. Instead, it gets shimmied up the left side boards. Offsides the call from the referees. Patriots do have to touch up and do. They hold their momentum for a second in their own end. To pass a little bit past the tape. Kazarek still is able to dump it in, looking to hold it there. Can't. Tigers once again a nuisance in the neutral zone. Will fire at the length of the ice. It wraps around the boards. The first one to it is Alfano. He'll kill some more time off by giving it to the opposite side before the Patriots come back for it. Puck bouncing around, now rolling on edge in center ice. Again, the Tigers find that first, and again, they will dump it in. 10 seconds left on the 5-on-4. Alfano somehow still getting to it. Puts a pass off the apron. Patriots at least avoid a shorthanded goal, but they're not going to do much with their 5-on-4. Power play officially expiring. We're back to 5 apiece. A touch over 8 minutes now below in regulation. No icing called. Schneider wanted it. Referees will call it off as the puck was slowing down. A bad turnover. Tigers not capitalizing on as it was poked towards the boards. Now a couple of bodies come together. It's poked free and towards center ice. 7:40 to play. Feel like the last couple of minutes has been a brutal cycle for the Patriots of getting the clear, getting it to center ice, one bad pass, and the Tigers dump it in all over again. It's been a common theme, these Tigers just trying to fight for the puck around the boards. If they can win those battles, they generate goals because of it. But And all of the long stretches between that, well, that means they're just not winning enough puck battles. Patriots win one right there, and now they get some open space to carry it forward. Who else but Fabraro through speed. Fabraro, sharp angle, his shot saved, wrapping around to the other side now. Another shot, once again saved by Moscati. Gets some round of applause, but it's held alive by the Patriots. Job not done yet. Another shot taken. Moscati deflects this one down below to the end board. Comes around. Puck on the near side. Near point is played through. Potential breakout coming for the Tigers. A bump in the neutral zone, leading to an offsides call. 6:41 to play in the third. So we will get a penalty called in the end. Tigers back to the 5-on-4. Thought the penalties were behind us, but we go right back to it. Seen more penalties in the third period than all the other periods. Off the draw, the Tigers push it forward. Ends up retained along the boards. Ward Melville content with just pinching it there for now. A third Tiger player hovering around to try to help out. Puck finally dug free, is loose in the circle, played to the far point but not out. It's Seek who controls. A pass along the blue line. Left circle, lots of room. Shot taken, it's in! 2-goal lead belongs to the Tigers with 6:16 to play in regulation. As we'll take a replay of that here on the LI Sports Network so you can see exactly how that went down. Puck just played through and into the back of the net. Back to center ice we go. 5-on-5 restored. Couple of ticks above 6 minutes left in regulation. Now Ward Melville with a monumental task to come back in this game, considering how not stingy defense has been, but solid, definitely the word. Opportunities have been there for both sides, but in a back-and-forth game, I've been saying it the whole time, the first team that gets a 2-score advantage tends to win. Now I say that Northport Huntington can't let that go to their heads. Not that they're listening to this anyways. I hope they're not. That'd be a weird thing to be doing on the bench. They got to just be thinking defense first. Do not cheat for any offense. What do I mean by cheat? Cherry picking, essentially. Breakout in front. Shot taken and a huge save for Moscati. Shutting down the door. That might have been the deathbed. Now the Tigers do get into the offensive end. This kind of offense is exactly what you want. Naturally developing. Another drive on net. Broken up in the traffic out in front. Puck sitting there. A backhander never reached the crease. Now it's there, still sitting loose. Net is well off its moorings, and we will get a pause. I think someone with LASIK, a recent LASIK surgery, could have seen that that net came off its moorings. It was well loose. 4:58. That's all we got left on the clock. Northport Huntington trying to close out their regular season on a high note. Confusion about the line changes coming out for Ward Melville. Referees get everything set, and we get the puck drop over to the left of Schneider. Puck rings around the boards. Chance to be cleared. Held in at the near point. Driscoll plays it in deep. Down low, he has his teammate Alfano there. He puts a nice move down low. Looks to play it out in front. The tap just wide of the goal. That could have been 3 right there, and a 6-3 scoreline would all but secure a Northport Huntington win. Ward Melville, some active sticks, not past the blue line just yet. Fluttered back on net. Cohen could have had a chance at it, but unfortunately for him, there was one more body to beat. Again, Northport Huntington doing just enough on the special teams to generate a lead through that. Another shot taken. That one definitely ramped off his stick. Goes well high of the crossbar. Ends up on the near side, then played back towards the end boards. Puck not with a lot of momentum on it, but did reach Harms just in time to completely clear the zone. Now that's not exactly what Ward Melville want at this point. They want crisp passing out and then turning that into some offense, as that puck was alone in the blue paint for a little bit too long to be comfortable. Once again, Northport Huntington just starting a cycle. Looking for the centering pass. Alfano then gets bumped into the boards by Febraro. He'll look to pass it off the glass, held in at the far point. Deep again. Schneider will watch it bounce around. Held once more at the blue paint. Driscoll sending it, rimming it. Alfano to it. He overskates it in the corner, comes back. Nice tap move around one, but ends up bumped off the puck. Played by Ward Melville, but hey, that could have been a Northport Huntington pass and it wouldn't have fooled me. Harms has it, looking for a clear, still can't. Northport Huntington getting another shot on net. They just keep playing this cycle game until they can find a free pass off the perimeter towards the house. I say that finally gets broken up. 2:38 to play in the third period. Ward Melville has to be thinking about pulling Schneider at this point, but they can't as Driscoll has it, looking to make a move. Now Driscoll will send it past the blue, in deep. Puck not past the blue line. Northport Huntington now with 120 seconds roughly, 135 call it, of regular season hockey. And their last couple of minutes have been expertly played to hold on to a two-goal lead. Driscoll on the backhander plays it back towards the blue line. His teammates do the rest of the work and send it in deep. Ward Melville still looking for a clean clear. They can't find it with under 120 seconds to play in regulation. Two-goal lead for Northport Huntington. They've built that up here in the third period. Once again, the puck arrested around the boards. Hitting continues. Now the puck is free, and Ward Melville finally find the breakout. Who else but Febraro dashes across the blue line. Febraro, a shot that's wide to the left, circles around and caroms off the boards back into the control of the Tigers. They clear their own zone, now try to set up the dump-in attempt. Get possession back. Zadrozny ahead, finds a couple of different guys in some space. Puck played forward. Febraro not going to get penalized for anything right there. Referees deem it was clean. Zadrozny, he'll do this himself. Past the right side, Zadrozny cutting out in front on the backhand, switching to the forehand. His shot rang off the bar and came through the slot unharmed. Under 60 seconds, a one-timer from the middle of the ice. Rebound, they score! That's it right there. Game over. Tigers are going to take this one as they go up 6-3. .54 seconds left in regulation. A 6-3 lead is not going to get topped by Ward Melville. And the Tigers will move on with their 13th win of the season to finish the regular season 13-7. That's good enough for a total of 27 points. For Ward Melville, they'll fall down to 4-15. Like I've been saying, still one more game to play against Smithtown Hauppauge. Then they will close out their regular season. Obviously, stay updated for any final results. That was a potential 2-1 rush developing. Tigers look for one last shot from the right circle. Ward Melville break it up. Once again, my name is Kevin Broderick, joined by Wally Mitchell on the camera. We'll be back in action very shortly for another freshman matchup. And then at 10:10, game one of the finals, as that was maybe the final opportunity for the game. Penalty called. Don't know if it will ever get enforced. Northport Huntington keeping it alive. A high shot deflects off the glass. Wrapped around, and we will get a pause with 2 seconds left in regulation as the referees will enforce this last penalty. Not that it matters, though, as now we will get the clock running. There's the buzzer, a 6-3 win for Northport Huntington, as they will go and swarm their goalie again for the last time in the regular season. And we will kick it aside here on the LI Sports Network. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and we'll catch you on the next game.